Ryan here with Quantum Wellness. Today I want to discuss ways to maximize your fat loss and minimize your muscle loss during the cut, and why you need to understand your personal training zones. At the end of this video, you should have a good understanding of what happens to the body if you do the wrong type of cardio during a fat loss phase. So when it comes to achieving your fitness goals, one of the most critical factors is understanding how your body burns energy. This isn't just about calories in versus calories out. It's about knowing how to optimize your metabolism so that you're burning fat rather than losing muscle. A key part of this process is identifying your personalized training zones, which can be determined through a VO2 max test. But why these zones are so important and what happens if you push your body too hard in the wrong zone, especially when you're fasting, carb cycling, or running low on carbs and calories. So the science behind personalized training zones. Your body primarily burns two types of fuel for energy during exercise, either carbohydrates and fats. Which one it uses depends largely on the intensity of the exercise. At lower intensities, your body favors fat as fuel. As the intensity increases, the body shifts towards burning more carbohydrates because they can be broken down more quickly for energy. Personalized training zones determined through tests like a VO2 max test with Pinoy allow you to understand exactly where your body makes this shift. By knowing these zones, you can structure your workouts to optimize fat burning, improve endurance, and avoid the pitfalls of training too hard without the proper fuel. The consequences of training in high carb-burning zones without sufficient carbs. What happens to the body is it's going to increase cortisol levels. When you exercise at high intensities, particularly when your body is in a state of low carbohydrate availability, such as during a fasting or carb cycling phase, your body will perceive this as a form of stress. This stress triggers a release of cortisol, a hormone that is produced by the adrenal glands. Cortisol plays a crucial role in the body's response to stress. It helps to regulate energy by deciding where it is most needed. However, when cortisol levels are elevated for prolonged periods, it can have several negative consequences. Cortisol is a catabolic hormone, meaning it breaks down tissues to provide energy. When your body is low in carbohydrates and cortisol levels are high, your body may start breaking down muscle tissue to provide glucose for energy. This process is known as gluconeogenesis, where the body converts non-carbohydrate sources such as amino acids from muscle protein into glucose. The result, you might lose muscle mass instead of fat, which is counterproductive for most fitness goals. Moreover, high cortisol levels can also lead to increased fat storage, particularly around your abs. This is because cortisol can cause the body to hold on to fat, especially in response to stress, as a survival mechanism. Number 2, muscle breakdown and its consequences. The breakdown of muscle tissue not only hampers your progress, but it also affects your overall metabolism. Muscle tissue is metabolically active, meaning it burns more calories at rest than fat tissue does. When you lose muscle, your resting metabolic rate decreases, making it harder for you to maintain or lose weight in the long run. In addition to that, slowing your metabolism, losing muscle can also lead to decreased strength and endurance. This can make your workouts feel more challenging, and you may notice that you're not making the same progress as before. Over time, this can lead to a cycle of frustration and burnout when you're working harder but not seeing the results you want. Fluid retention and bloating, and the impact on your appearance. Another significant impact of cortisol level is fluid retention. Cortisol influences the balance of salt and water in the body, often leading to increased water retention when levels are high. This can cause bloating, puffiness, particularly in the ab area, and can make you feel heavier and more sluggish. Fluid retention can be particularly frustrating because it can mask your progress. Even if you're losing fat, the extra water weight can make it seem like you're not making any headway, leading to discouragement. This can also affect your mental and your emotional well-being, as you might feel like your efforts aren't being rewarded. It can potentially decrease your performance and cause chronic fatigue. When you're training in a high carb burning zone without adequate fuel, you may notice a significant drop in your performance. This is because carbohydrates are your body's preferred fuel source during high intensity exercise. Without enough carbs, your body struggles to keep up with the energy demands of intense workouts, leading to quicker fatigue and decreased overall performance. So over time, consistently pushing yourself in these high zones without proper fueling can lead to chronic fatigue. Your body simply cannot recover fast enough, and you may find yourself feeling tired and even drained, even on your rest days. This can significantly impact your motivation and the quality of your workouts, further hindering your progress. It's going to impair fat metabolism. One of the most counterproductive effects of training in high-intensity zones without sufficient carbs is that it can impair your body's ability to burn fat. When you regularly train in a state of low carbohydrate availability, your body may start to rely more on protein, including muscle tissue, for energy rather than fat. This not only leads to muscle breakdown, but also reduces the efficiency of fat metabolism. So in essence, by training in these high zones without adequate fuel, you could be teaching your body to burn less fat and more muscle over time. This can lead to a slower rate of fat loss despite your hard work and dedication in the gym. So why the VO2 max test is essential. So given these potential downsides, it is clear that understanding your personalized training zones is essential for optimizing your workouts. The VO2 max test is one of the best tools available for determining these zones. This test measures your maximum amount of oxygen your body can utilize during exercise, which is a key indicator of your aerobic fitness. More importantly, it helps to pinpoint the exact intensity levels at which your body shifts from burning fat to burning carbohydrates. By knowing these zones, you can tailor your workouts to ensure that you are staying within the optimal fat burning range during low and moderate intensity exercise. This allows you to maximize fat loss while minimizing muscle breakdown. Additionally, you can strategically incorporate higher intensity workouts when you're adequately fueled, ensuring that you're burning carbs rather than muscle. So how can Quantum Wellness help? At Quantum Wellness, we're dedicated to helping you achieve your health and fitness goals by providing you with the tools and knowledge you need to succeed. Our VO2 max test with Pinoe is designed to give you a clear understanding of your personalized training zones, allowing you to train smarter and more efficiently. But that's not all. When you book a VO2 max test with us, you're not just getting a test. You're getting a comprehensive assessment of your fitness and your metabolism. We'll work with you to create a customized training plan that aligns with your goals, whether it's fat loss, muscle gain, or improving your overall fitness. So why wait? Take control of your training today. Don't leave your results to chance. By understanding your personalized training zones, you can avoid the pitfalls of improper training and take control of your fitness journey. Whether you're new to exercise or a seasoned athlete, the VO2 max test is an invaluable tool that can help you reach your goals faster and more efficiently. Book your VO2 max test with Quantum Wellness today and start training with purpose. Maximize your fat loss, preserve your muscle, and achieve the results that you have been working so hard for. Don't let this elevated cortisol and improper training zones hold you back. Contact us to schedule your test and take the first steps towards optimizing your training for the best possible outcomes your body and your future will hold. Your future self will thank you.